right.
Get 'em
Okay,
pop
I am
myself
trying
back.
to figure out this new phone, guys.
Said that you wanted to write down your arts and everything.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I was only
Yeah.
seeing one person at a time as they were speaking, and then I just swiped over and it allowed me to see everyone at once.
There you
That's
go.
how it works for me too.
I was like, this is an interesting format. I've never seen this before.
Well, since
True.
we have so many people, I usually keep it on speaker mode instead of having a whole big grid of people.
Mhm.
But for right now, getting ready for the intro.
Anybody see me?
Yeah.
No, I cannot see you, Casey.
I don't know what this phone is doing.
I
Sketchy shit.
There's probably
Sketchy,
a little
very
camera,
sketchy
a little
shit.
camera button
Oh
that you need to
hi Hillary.
No, there is not.
press.
Hi.
Hi, Hermie.
Hi.
All right,
See,
we
I have
are
all
live
this
on
shit.
YouTube and we are now recording, so here we go.
Laughing while we storm through your fragile little scene. Hurricane girls, your nightmare and your meme. Tear it down, flip your crown. Chaos reigns, hurricane girls again. We're the hurricane girls, tearing down your world. Radical badass, never control. We'll laugh at your rules, flip your whole plan. Feminist fury with a punk rock jam. Hurricane girls. Hey, rock jam. Rock jam. Hook rock jam.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello people.
And it's always this kind of chaos at the beginning of a live broadcast.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
Also, Octagawa mentioned that I have a plushie of him right here. And also Rengoku member.
All right, I'm gonna mute everybody and I'm gonna cut that part out of the Spotify part. So when this is the Hurricane, okay, we had the intro. Hi, you're watching the Hurricane Girls. This is live on youtube.com at Hurricane Girls, and soon to be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I am Hurricane Sheila. We are also on WHBR, Hurricane Girls Radio. I'm fixing my feedback here. I hope I am anyway. And yeah, there we go. We are the Daughters of Darkness, Sisters of Rage. We are the goddesses curse against mediocre men and nature's happy little accidents. We are Hurricane Girls. We go through everything that gets in our way, leave devastation in our path. And if you weaken us, we just go back out into the water and recharge. So good to be here with everybody, all my besties and the resties here, all my thems, thems. And so good to see you. We got with us today Hurricane Morgan. How are you today, Hurricane Morgan? You're
Hello
on
to
mute.
all of my baddies and my daddies and my hurry nieces and hurry nephews.
We also have with us today from the great state of Alabama, Hurricane Casey. How are you? And you're on mute. Having a little technical difficulties there with Casey, I think. Hurricane Mary is here from the hand-shaped state. How are you, Salty Historian?
I'm salty as always, but I think I'm gonna end up being squeaky tonight, whether I want it or not. Get the fangirls in the house.
Yeah. Fangirl in the house. Same here, honestly. Hurricane Sim, how are you doing tonight?
I am amazing. I am so excited for our guest tonight. I can't even put it into words. I've been looking forward to tonight for all week.
All right. So if you've just for people on the panel here, I'm getting some feedback here. So if you got us on speaker, just put it on mute. Until you're talking there. Hurricane Hillary, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I hope everybody has had a fantastic, productive day, and I'm so excited to get to know Landon Reid a little bit better and become even more of an onion.
Awesome. Hurricane Alia from Georgia, how are you doing?
I'm good. I've been one of those very strange little onions that's been sitting in the onion and potato bin for a really long time. I've been following you since the pandemic. I am so excited to see you, talk to you, and have your gorgeousness, beauty, etc. on screen.
Yes. Hurricane Hermie, daughter of mine, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty chill. I just got back from watching a movie, so that's what.
Nice. And I think I got everybody there. This is Hurricane Sam over here next to me. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really well. I'm looking forward to spilling some tea and having a tea party.
Literally.
Awesome. And I am again Hurricane Sheila, America's ex-girlfriend, Category 5 Hurricane Girl. I'm so glad to see you here. I am sure that we will have Hurricane Sasha with us shortly. But for right now, let me introduce to you our guest, known on social media under the handle And Mayhem Ensued. You may recognize the Strange Little Onions opener. You might recognize being, creepy conservative men sliding into DMs because they think I'm a woman. Landon Reid is here. I just did all your lines. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
You did. Well, have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. You didn't do that one. Ha ha. I got it in.
Well, whatever the case may be, I'm definitely not pulling off that look you are tonight. God damn. I love the hair.
Thank you.
Yes, we are
Honestly, I love it too.
we're not strangers to your content by any means at all. Most of us have followed you for a long time, but welcome to the show and thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here. And not just because you're all making me feel famous.
We're fangirls. Mary especially. Yes.
I just don't have a poker face. That's what it is. I feel it, you know it. And come on, it's Landon. Come on.
Yeah.
Honestly, you just look and sound cool. So like,
thank you.
That's high praise.
I just want everyone to know,
generation.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I'm a lot meaner than you think. That's a joke because I'm not.
No. Well, I know you through Valerie Campbell. And I know you've become friends with her, and
I have.
You do things with Liz Torres, who played Miss Patty on the Gilmore Girls. But you're also an actor in your own right. So tell us a little bit about that. Like what's coming up for you and what have you been doing?
Right now, like what's coming up for me is not a lot. I've been taking improv classes and doing self-tape auditions, but there isn't a lot of work right now because I mean the entire industry is just in a tailspin and they're trying to get AI to do everything.
I don't think there could be an AI Landon. Honestly.
Definitely not.
Well, what's funny is I get a lot of comments now of people like going, is this AI? Like to me, because I have that very static stance and very unique way of speaking that lends itself to being a computer.
Well, like your makeup is always so flawless too. It's like I don't want to admit that an actual human being can do that and I can't. I don't know. And the outfits are immaculate. Like I don't know. And then literally I could have been one of those people who thought you were a woman because you carry it off so well. Like I know passing is not a goal for us as trans people, but I mean, damn, when you do it well, you do it well.
Thank you.
How long, I mean, how long have you been performing? Like, where did you start?
Okay, so I am an accidental drag queen and I'm also an accidental influencer. Like, it was all so very not thought out, as evident by my handle and Mayhem Ensued. I would have chosen something much more easily searched and spelled. But when I was like 16, I think, I started doing 31 days of Halloween on Instagram, where I would wear Halloween costumes just with stuff I had lying around the house. So it was a lot of drag with stuff I took from my mother's closet. And I would get these messages from creepy conservative men coming into my DMs because they thought I was a woman, being as charming as you would think. And then that went on for a couple years. And then one day on TikTok during the pandemic, I just like thought, I'm going to try telling one of these stories, because what had happened before that, a lot of stuff had gone viral, but it wasn't me. Big creators would see my content and copy exactly what I did word for word. So I don't know if anyone remembers, but a couple years ago, like, it became a thing of Grey Garden summer because Hot Girl Summer was trending. And like, I just want to have a summer where I sit at home petting a raccoon and like feeding stray cats in a fur coat. I just want a Grey Garden summer. And like, people took that and ran with it. And like, I got excited because I thought it was a thing. And the woman who started it on TikTok blocked me when like I left a comment. I'm like, oh yay, I'm so happy this is catching on. So then I started I told a creepy man story, and I got a lot of views on that. And then I was like, oh wow. And then I went from 1,000 followers to 100,000 followers in a 3-day period.
That's
So yeah,
an incredible bump there. Yeah.
Honestly, the like staying at home, petting raccoons, and feeding stray cats, I want to do that as well. I aspire to be that.
right.
Oh, I've done it. I've done it. I actually
wanna
fed a
have-
raccoon.
I want to have a pet raccoon when I'm older. I'm being so for real right now.
Oh my God.
My children are
Possums.
conspiring against me.
Possums are so cute.
I
They
actually
are.
saw one time, and I was just like, oh, it's a possum. I'm gonna tell some people about it.
I mean, they're actually pretty docile. I mean, I caught one.
And now raccoons, they're evolving to be domesticated pets now.
And
Yay!
skunks.
Yes.
Skunks too.
Oh wow, I didn't know about skunks.
And foxes.
Ooh.
They're domesticating themselves as well.
I love this for us.
Me too.
There's a
Yes.
follower I follow. She's from England, I think, or something, and she has an account where she has these foxes that she lets into her house and things, and she feeds them, and it's incredibly, like, it's interesting to see how easily over time the foxes are domesticating. Like, it's very interesting.
Yeah. Like, also how they're evolving to be cuter to humans.
Honestly.
Like, it's like, if you look at the raccoons that live in cities versus raccoons that live in the country, raccoons in cities are getting bigger eyes, floppier ears, like more hand-like paws. It's all of this stuff that's just like, you're making yourselves cuter for people.
I'm
Like,
getting
give
two
me.
conflicting messages from my daughters here, because my oldest daughter is a vet tech and she's in the comments saying, please don't keep wildlife as pets. And this one right here, who continuously threatens to bring rats home for pets.
I mean, they're
So-
And I
intelligent.
also
They can
wanna
be
keep-
trained.
Yeah, but
And
they
I
make
also want to
babies.
keep a raccoon too. Not if you have like a single one. Like,
Well, no, I mean, that's why you get them as babies and you raise them alongside you.
but
I want
like
one of
also
the-
I wanna have a raccoon as a pet when I'm older.
We'll
I
get
just
one.
want a
So-
naked cat. One of the Canadian Sphinx, the hairless
Oh, like
cat.
the
Oh
furless
my
They're
gosh.
one.
so sweet. They're the sweetest animals on the planet.
One of my best friends has Sphinx cats, and I will tell you, I would have been the first person about 3 or 4 years ago to be like, hell no, I'm never having a hairless cat. But the more it's like exposure therapy. The more I see pictures of one of my best friend's cats, the more I'm like, oh, they're so cute. And now I'm like, I could have a Sphinx cat. It could be doable. It could happen.
Well, they think
Yeah,
they're
no,
human babies.
They do. They do seem to think that.
They don't know
I
they're
also-
animals.
Yeah, the cats are used to being worshipped, and now they're being worshipped again.
I also want to own a lot of cats when I'm older. A Maine Coon and a few other ones, and also calico ones.
Mhm.
So you want a raccoon, a Maine Coon, and
I
what
just
else?
need
Calico
like if
cats.
somebody else is going to pay the pet fee for the apartment, we'll go.
Well, we'll
Cat-
make them
like-
emotional support animals, and then the apartment has to let us keep them in here rent free.
like calico cats, a tuxedo cat, like a black cat, a few orange cats, and just yeah, and a white cat.
Team black cat and team orange cat. I've had an orange cat and a black cat consistently for the last 10 years. So
Orange cats are psychos.
Team
Listen,
black
not
cat.
my orange cat.
See, listen.
Everybody here who has seen my orange cat, Pumpkin Spice, fall asleep in the corner of my neck. And today she got fixed at the vet today, and they said that she was the most docile cat of all of them.
Well, a female orange
Oh my
cat is so
God.
rare.
Yes.
That's true. Yeah.
She is the sweetest.
Listen, I
Like-
love my orange cat, and I will always strive to have an orange cat in my life, but they always are in need of a factory reset because I think they share one brain cell amongst all the species of orange cats. And so they have to take turns, and it never ends well. I mean, the number of times I've come into the house and looked at my orange cat and gone, "What have you done?"
That's
Like it's insane, but I wouldn't trade him for the world. He's the sweetest cat. I mean, I think orange cats have the sweetest dispositions overall of any of the cats I've owned.
they
Well,
really do.
orange
And then, like-
cats are a wild card. You don't really know what you're gonna get until you fuck around and
Exactly.
find out.
And then the tuxedo cat is gonna represent this one right here, Octagawa, because like yeah. It's adorable. I love it to my very being. Other than Pandy right here.
Yeah, we apparently have a whole zoo coming to my home.
No, I'm gonna have it in my own house because me and Ev we've decided we're gonna move in together when we're older. So
Cool.
So, Landon, how
that's
have you
great.
noticed? I know we just asked you, like, how you got your beginning. I'm curious, like, and I know, like, your most recent, like, I've seen your most recent tax deductible skits, as we call them. How have you noticed, like, your content changing or pivoting since you first started? Because you've been doing this for a minute.
Oh yeah, it's definitely pivoted. I did switch from like anything political to just like Hollywood history and movies and TV because it's like, okay, that is where I want to pivot my life to. So that's where I'm focusing my energy. Also, just wanted something that didn't come with, death threats and doxing. So I'm like, we're just gonna do this now. And what was so funny when I did that pivot, because so many of my great friends on TikTok are very political creators still. And my thing was always I was a political creator, but it was very much through the lens of me and my experiences. And it was always that thing of, if you left me alone, I would have nothing to talk about. And being left alone is what I desire from you. So, like, and you don't seem to get, you're harassing me is feeding this thing that you don't like. And if you left me alone in the first place, I wouldn't be sitting here today. So when I like I was on a live once and I was saying, I'm switching, like, and I'm going to be doing more this content than what I was doing. And all of the women and all of the people of color were like, they're going like, yeah, absolutely get this, like, understandable. And there were two straight white men in the live, who were just going off on me on like, that's so cowardice that you're caving now and like you're switching it up. Like, this is when you double down. And I was like, this is when you double down because you have the privilege to do so. And then I just went around the live to be like, all right, I want everyone to raise their hands if they've received a death threat in the past week just for existing on the internet. And it was like, oh, everyone but the 2 straight white guys raised their hands. Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's that thing of one day, because I was curious, I like was messaging a bunch of people because I was getting a really good sample size years ago. And I like said, wow, this is shocking to me because every woman will receive a death threat. Oh, the recording
What
stopped.
happened?
Yo, what just
I have
happened?
no idea what happened.
Hold that
First
thought,
of all,
Landon. Hold that
I have
thought.
literally no idea, first of all,
Where
but
did
like
I think
apparently I'm
where
the
did
host
Sheila
now.
go?
I think
Oh,
Sheila got
Oh, never mind.
by accident.
There we go.
Here we go.
Mom,
in
what
progress.
happened?
So what
I
happened?
glitched out.
I rebuke
You
this in the
glitched
name
out.
of Jesus.
The internet's been shitting its pants all day.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah,
Likewise.
we're good. We're still live on YouTube.
So I don't know if
Okay,
you're
there
gonna
we
hear
go.
me or not.
Hey.
Continue, Landon. I'm so
Okay.
sorry you were rudely interrupted.
It's all right. So every woman and every very effeminate gay person and every trans person of male or female had received death threats, and masculine gay men and straight men only got a "I will beat you up" threats. Like, that was the worst of their threats. And then it's like, what a strange world. And then it's that thing of, bullies are cowards. So of course they're not going to threaten somebody where they actually fear. They're going to threaten the people that they don't. So yeah. But I mean, I'm still a political creator. Just most of it is on Instagram and YouTube and stuff because TikTok does not push that content anymore. And it's like, if I'm not going to get views for it here, I might as well just completely pivot the page and, make money. But I do make my self-published little golden toilet books about the Trump administration.
Oh, I like
love
that.
I have
Oh
a
my God.
lot of them.
Terrible.
Here's Trump, I Rump, and the Epstein Files.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Little Donnie's Taco Tuesday. This is one of my favorites, Becoming Her. It's about Melania Trump. And it starts out just as the Michelle Obama Becoming book, and then it's like, yeah, she rips off Michelle. I'm a worm in RFK's brain. The daddies are fighting. Alien versus Predator. Republicans have 2 daddies. And it's not easy being Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yes.
But the Republicans have 2 daddies because I'm about to publish a new one about Usha and JD Vance.
Oh, I cannot wait for that.
But this one, it has one of the
Oh my
crowd
Lord.
favorite
God.
illustrations.
Do you mind reading an excerpt from one of those?
Please read it.
Okay.
And you can just pick whichever one
Yes.
at random you think would be best. But if
yes,
you could
read
read
it.
an
Okay.
excerpt-
I
excerpt, that would be great.
I think I'll do Trump and his big, beautiful bulldozer about tearing down the East Wing. This is not a book for snowflakes. They melt down over everything, the conservatives.
Well, they are us.
In an old house in D.C. that was painted stark white, lived a sprayed orange man with his 3rd wife in sight. They lived without charm. They lived without care, ignoring the East Wing and the ghosts in the air. The East Wing had stood for a century strong, where women had worked and labored so long. Eleanor filled it with purpose and grace, a refuge for voices, a working place. Jackie restored it with taste and delight. The White House is living, she'd say through the night. It belongs to the people, not one man's display. We honor its history, the democratic way. There's the Jackie.
I just fell. My phone just fell down, so don't mind that. But ooh,
Wait, is that my forever first lady? Yes, it
Yeah,
is. Look at
it's
her.
Michelle. I love Michelle. She's my favorite first lady too. Then
yeah, no,
Michelle walked.
yeah, no, don't mind my phone just fell
Oh.
down the loft. So yeah.
Continue.
Then Michelle walked those same marble floors, uh, planting gardens and welcoming tours. History's not ours to erase or deny. We tend it with heart till the day that we die. But up stepped Caroline Levitt, her cross shining wide, swinging and gleaming with sanctified pride. The East Wing is lovely, as everyone knows. The president treasured it. Nothing to fear. The people's great palace is safe while I'm here. Her voice was all sweetness, her tone a parade, but behind that bright cheer, a lie had been made.
Oh, tomato, tomato, tomato. Spray.
But the orange man schemed with a grin on his head. A ballroom, he bellowed. More gold, he said, with ceilings that shimmer and chandeliers tall. The East Wing can go. I won't miss it at all. Don't worry, he promised. I'll pay for it too, with my own big fortune and a donor a few. Then the bulldozers roared with a thunderous sound. The East Wing was gone, torn down to the ground.
Trash making more trash.
The people cried out, "You said it would stay!" But Trump only shouted, "Fake news, go away!" KK Caroline said, "Now don't get in a snit. Obama once turned a tennis court into a basketball pit."
That's different.
I know. He flattened the roses, so modern, so neat, left marble and mulch baking hot in the heat. And the people lamented with sorrowful ache, while Trump smirked, "Let them eat cake." And then it's the Oval Garden. When you're here, you're felonied. Because
I love
the
that.
Rose Garden
That's
just
classic.
looks
I
like
love
an
that.
Olive Garden now.
Brilliant.
That is
Perfection.
amazing.
Yeah, it is. They are
so
actual
good though.
books. Like they're long.
So where can
They're
we get those,
actual.
They're
Landon?
on Amazon because I self-published through Amazon because if I didn't, each book would be like $70. Which this is one of the things of half of the comments are people and like, we're boycotting Amazon, blah, blah, blah. Like, and it's like, yeah, me too. But also, and then I'll say, if I didn't self-publish through Amazon because we live in a capitalist hellscape, these books would be $70 each, and I would have to put forth thousands of dollars up front of my own money, or like they would be even more expensive with another print-on-demand service. And like, so give me an option, and they'll like go, well, you should just get them regular published. And it's like, do you know how hard it is to get a book traditionally published? And like, I rush to get these done. I don't use AI. I do it all, like the writing and the illustrating myself. And it's like, by the time I get each one of these books done, the topic isn't even topical anymore.
Wait, hold on.
Like-
Let's back up. You write and illustrate
Yes.
your own books. You don't have you don't outsource the illustration.
That
You
is
do it
exactly
yourself?
what I was just thinking.
That is
No, I
amazing.
do it myself. Thank you.
Wow.
Did you go to school for that, or
Love
like
that,
are you
though.
self-taught?
No, I'm self-taught. I'm self-taught at most things. I'm good.
That's insane.
Thank
I knew
you.
you were talented,
So
but
many
not this
talents.
talented. Good grief.
Love that though. Love that. Like honestly, they're. Also, I love the part in that one thing where it's just like, let them eat cake.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's perfect. Like I mean, I wouldn't be able to differentiate that between some of the kids' books I read when I was a kid, you know, and the rhymes and everything. And it's so
like
fucking
Dr. Seuss
good.
books. Like Dr. Seuss books or whatever.
Yeah.
Each of them has like I like go, okay, what book am I going to parody when I do it? So, you know, this one was the big beautiful bulldozer that we read part of. that one is Madeline based, and then the one I'm doing now is like Goodnight Moon themed.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, our chat is sending thanks for the story time and for
Aw, you're
um
welcome, chat.
and for sharing your talent there. That, like, literally, that's like how much are they on Amazon?
They are $14.47 a book.
A steal.
I know. Like, and
Yeah.
it was one of those of whenever they put them on sale, I get a little, because Amazon will run a sale and stuff, and I get a little sad. And not because I make like 3 cents less, it's that, ooh, but that 47 was just so funny to me.
Honestly, right, exactly. The poetry behind that. That's
Yeah.
great.
Because it's like when they put it on sale, it's like $14.40, and it's like that 7 cents is so much funnier. Like, I think everyone's happy paying it for that joke.
Right. It's not deciding whether I buy the book or not, whether it's 7 cents cheaper. I do love it though. That's
Thank you.
and doing the illustrations and the writing and everything. It's hard to keep topical when you're doing that much production on it.
Oh, it is. It is. And now, like, most of the people are just doing like, stop with the AI slop, and it's like, this is real. If it was AI, I would get these done so much faster.
Right. Well, I when you said that, about keeping it topical, I'm thinking, it's really hard to keep up with Trump because when you think he's done something the most absolute batshit crazy that he can do,
He
my
ups
fucking
himself.
hamburger, and triples down on something else. So congratulations on at least keeping it that topical.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I feel like that's cathartic for you too.
Oh, it is so. It is so. Like, and I just loved the little golden toilet books, because like the little golden books when you read when you're a kid.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, they have the gold binding?
Yes.
Ah,
And
yes.
each
Oh my
book
God.
has
Oh my
its own
God.
unique
Hi.
pattern,
Hi,
just like the
Sasha.
real little golden books.
I love that.
Love
Don't
it.
crash out. Don't crash out,
Her-
Morgan. Don't crash
Hurricane
out.
Sasha's in the house. Also, like, the reason why Morgan's about to crash out, there's a whole backstory behind it. But like one time on Hurricane Girls, they were like something came up where it's just like diamond or golden toilets, and then they looked it up, and Morgan was just so frustrated and about to crash out on it.
Oh, the golden toilets. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Sasha.
Because why? Because why would you waste? Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Landon, if you want to see it, you're gonna have to look at one of the episodes. It was a valid crash out, especially being a descendant of the Mali Empire. Nope, nope. I rebuke the golden toilets in the name of Jesus. Amen, Mama.
That is a valid crash out.
I think
Also,
so.
gold isn't even a good material for a toilet. Like,
Exactly.
Okay, a copper or a brass toilet would make sense because they're naturally antibiotic.
Yes.
Like, and that would be pretty. And a gold, it's a soft metal that
Exactly.
it
And how do you
absorbs
clean that?
bacteria.
I mean, how is
And
that
also-
man? How is that toilet going to deal with the impact from all of those Big Macs that Trump be eating?
And also like diamond ones too that you would looked up.
Sasha,
was
how are
so
you doing
pissed.
tonight? We haven't had a chance to introduce you tonight.
Hi.
All the way out from California.
California.
Yeah, which puts you in the
California.
same place as
No,
Landon, I think.
I'm sorry?
Which puts you in the same location as Landon.
Oh, are we neighbors?
Landon, you're in
I'm in
LA,
Los
right?
Angeles.
Oh my goodness. I'm in the Imperial County. Are you familiar?
Vaguely. So I lived in Rancho Cucamonga until I was 10, and then I was moved to Texas.
Okay, so have you heard of like El Centro, Brawley, Calexico?
The names sound
Imperial-
familiar.
Okay, so I'm about 4 hours away from you.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm about 2 hours away from like Palm Springs.
Oh, got it.
So yes, very southern. I'm literally on the border of Mexico and Arizona.
So from Texas to LA, how was that transition?
It was wonderful because I did it slowly over the course of years. And I grew up in California, so all the eccentricities of California is just a homecoming for me. So there was no culture shock. Back in like 2022, I was invited to Judy Garland's 100th birthday gala and a launch of a perfume because I harassed them until they invited me. And so I flew out from LA. I had to crowdfund it so I could afford to go. And I flew out to LA, and I had always wanted to move for years and years. But when I visited New York for the first time, and only time I've been to New York because I wanted to move to New York, it was like, ooh, I like this place. I want to visit here, but I don't want to live here. And I was worried that if LA didn't feel like home, I would just not know what I wanted to do with my life and wouldn't know where to go because Texas wasn't right for me. And if these places aren't right for me, I have nothing. And then the minute I stepped off the plane in Los Angeles, it was like, I am home. This is my home. Like, this is it. Like, everything was perfect. And so it is that thing of, I do understand the people who don't like living in Los Angeles because that's not your home base, but it is mine. And I love it here. And so, yeah, from 2022 to 2024, November was when I finally was able to move out. It was a multi-year process.
Well, I believe you. I heard you say that you were taking classes with the groundlings now.
Yes. I am waiting to start taking them again. I didn't pass my first level, but I want to retake level 1 with the same instructor I had, so I can't cheat my way through because like it's that thing of, oh, she knows what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And if I got a new instructor, I would just like play dumb and downplay it so I could give the illusion of growth so they would pass me.
I love that.
Also,
Because that's what I do.
Also, like on the topic of like finding like home that you mentioned, I like fun fact, I was born in China. I want to go back there so bad. Okay, like I want to go back home.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard coming. It was hard because that was my home too. And Sam was born in China as well. But just coming from China to the US was yeah, yeah, 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. But we ended up in Ohio, so that's a whole other thing too. Ohio, basically somebody stole Ohio out of the Bible Belt and put it up here, but I don't that's the best way I can describe it. But finding home is like finding a place you feel at home in. I think that has to be goals.
Oh, it is. It's such a wonderful feeling once you feel it too.
Yes. I felt that. Me personally, I felt it in Wuhan, which unfortunately where COVID was invented. But that feeling when you're either on the street somewhere or you're standing on a rooftop looking out over the city or whatever, and then just realizing that's this is where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else in this whole entire planet but here. It's a magical feeling, and I feel like so few of us get to experience that. And I'm glad you did.
The best feeling.
It is.
Like
Are you?
I experienced it when I went to London for when I studied abroad in the UK for a short period. So I fully back you on that, Sheila. It's magical.
Have Mishi in the YouTube comments is saying they're planning on moving to LA in the upcoming summer, and they're hoping they have as good a transition as you did. Yeah, I'm hopeful for that too. But I mean, I think I think finding a place where you fit in, where you're not such a duck out of water,
Hmm.
it's key, especially for someone who's doing something creative as acting. Like for me, I acted in China. I've been in Asian cinema. Nobody's ever heard of me. And
I
this was pre-transition too. Nobody's ever seen my films unless I show it to them personally. But it was comfortable there, and I was able to be more creative there. Do you
and
think
I
that, like you said, you're preparing audition tapes, anything we've heard of or would possibly hear of?
Uh, no, because I don't have an agent, so I'm like at the bottomest rung of, just browsing backstage, which is a resource for actors, like trying to find things to self-submit for. And
Mhm.
then it's like I had an audition, actually that was an in-person audition, and I had to be in drag for it. And so I showed up early. They gave me the wrong address. They gave me they like sent the message like I was waiting, and it was like they had the "where are you?" and I was like, I'm here. And then they sent me the right address, which was like, okay, it's showing like it's a 2-minute walk away. I don't feel like getting in my car and finding parking over there, so I'll walk. And I was in heels. And then like that was also the wrong address.
Oh
So here I am
no.
walking down Burbank in heels, in a drag, in a vintage dress. And then when I
Period.
get there, like I do my audition, and it was one of those of this part was mine to lose. Like where you read it and it is you on the page. Yeah, I didn't get it. They went in another
Oh,
direction, which I had a
Um,
feeling they were when I left my audition and it was a bunch of cis women in the audition room. That it was like this is what we said we wanted on paper, but we're going to go in a more traditional route.
Sort of a Felicity
also
Huffman getting the part in Transamerica sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I get
also
that. Yeah.
I've been in a lot of uh commercials when I was younger, I think. So far, so what I've been told. And also one time in China, I was also told that I was like wanted like by people to stand at a park to like wave to people and say hi as they entered. So
The entertainment business is a whole thing for sure. But what I'd like to do is kind of go around. As I know everybody has questions they want to ask you. If you don't mind, we'll just take a round table here and kind of start with Morgan. And Morgan said she has questions, so I'm gonna let Morgan ask that question then.
Landon, my beautiful goddess. Quick question. Where in Texas did you reside in? I'm originally from Beaumont, Texas, but I'm in
Mhm.
Central Texas right now.
Okay, funny, my mom, she had a job where she had to travel down to Beaumont a couple times a year recently. Yeah, so
Funny.
like I know where Beaumont is. We were like an hour outside of Dallas. I'm not gonna give
Uh-huh.
the exact town name because my mom does still live there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, but it is that thing of like, oh, but I have some really funny jokes about it that I want to tell, but I can't.
Dang.
But also it is that thing of I've made jokes about it because if I end up being super duper famous, I am going to badmouth that place so hard. Like if I always joke that if I win an Emmy, I'm going to give my speech and then like on the press line, here's the people I wish not to thank because they had and like that town is going to be one of it because it's like I don't want you to use me as the we knew you when I am the town's highlight. No, you don't get to claim me.
Oh my God. Please tell me it ain't what I think it is, but it's outside of Fort Worth and it does start with a W.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, you
oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
You
Oh my god.
got it. Oh my gosh.
I'm about to
Love
die.
that. I
Mhm, mhm.
love
I'm about
that.
to die.
It's
I'm about to
it's bad.
Wait, I'ma say it in the chat. I'ma say it in the chat. Hold on.
Okay,
Oh my
what
god.
else
Oh, yeah,
is
you-
funny? We
Oh, yeah,
have
you had a
3
question next?
Walmarts.
Well,
Oh,
Oya said they had a question, so I'll go over to them.
Okay, so on the topic of your mom, I was so invested in your photo replacement scheme.
Yes.
I would love to know any updates on that if you have any.
So when I went back at Christmas, the photo was gone, but no acknowledgement has been made of this. Also, it is the theory. So I don't think anyone discovered it. I think a relative that I had a falling out with over her complicity, like where she is able to be friends with Trump supporters and just not discuss politics. And I'm the person where I'm like, no, I can't, like, you're not a safe person for me. I'm not going to like pretend that you're a safe person. And it's that thing of, you taught me about Meepagees who hid Anne Frank from the Nazis, and now you're not even willing to disavow your Trump supporter friends who aren't good people because these things would be deal breakers for them. And so like she told one day, like mentioned it, and like, yeah, the photo's gone.
That
So that's sad.
sucks.
I know.
Hurricane Hermie, you're up next.
Okay, so my like question is how did you like find out that this like whole vibe that you have going on is like your style?
Oh,
Like, yeah. Like
that
how did you
is
figure that out?
that is a very good question. Well, I always gravitated towards 1950s. Like I was always when I was like 3, I just like one day started speaking with a transatlantic accent because I saw a Katharine Hepburn movie. And my parents put the kibosh on that. So over the course of years, I subtly added in transatlantic inflections into my accent. So now people like try to figure out where I'm from. And they can't because this accent does not exist. It is a faux transatlantic. So like I was always obsessed with old Hollywood, black and white TV shows, Leave It to Beaver, Dick Van Dyke Show. And then recently, funnily enough, I saw a thing that said all gender nonconforming people are their number one style inspiration will be the first person of the opposite gender they ever thought was beautiful. And mine was Nicole Kidman from the Bewitched movie. And so it was like, I looked up the picture and like, holy crap, this is real. This is real.
Mine was
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper, so
Yeah, it's real. I swear, I think this is a real thing now.
good question. Hillary, I believe you were up next.
My question is more of a comment and an admiration. I love that you stand up for the preservation of historical garments. I absolutely adore the fact that you kind of did this full-on flame war against Kim Kardashian. And it made my heart soar when I saw your video series. Every single time you do a historical documentation of any artifact and you talk about how what she did was horrible, it gives me joy. And I love and what inspired and another thing, what inspired you to just like keep that flame war going? Like I need like because I love the fact that you just don't let it go because like there's some people who just let things go and you are not letting it go. And that I think is kind of like the ultimate petty goddess like that we love.
Well, this is one of those things of the Kim Kardashian apologists will not let it go because like when it happened, I made a video on it like, this is why it's wrong. Like, It was wrong for the theming. It was wrong for her to wear. And in the beginning, I put all the blame on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Like, you needed to treat this as if you were a real museum and not allow somebody to wear it once it becomes archived. And like, I was like, I will stand up for Kim. And then it's like, no, 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 no. No, you are an entitled billionaire who has never been told no. This is sociopath behavior, and like this, no, I'm not holding back on you anymore. And so I made a couple videos on it, like, over the course of years, because it's just a hyper fixation of mine. Like, you ruined one of the most important pieces of fashion history that you didn't even look good in, and didn't even serve the purpose of what the dress was, which is made to Marilyn Monroe's exact measurements in her exact skin tone. Like, you could have had this dress made to your measurements in your skin tone and looked
I agree.
beautiful.
100%.
And so,
I agree.
so Kim Kardashian apologists whenever a celebrity will wear a vintage dress or a replica something, or, you know, anything, will send me messages like, are you going to call this out? Like, because you think Kim was wrong, don't you think Margot Robbie's wrong for wearing a replica of a bracelet you didn't know existed 5 minutes ago? No. And so each time I do it, it's just become the thing of like, let's put our thinking hats on and acknowledge what is and is not okay, and why just because something's old doesn't mean it is historically significant. And just because something was owned by somebody historically significant does not mean it is automatically historically significant. These fools had me out there defending Sydney Sweeney. Like,
Oh
that
my
is not what I
God.
wanted
You're
to
a lot
do.
nicer
that?
than I am. You're taking it with a lot more grace than I am, because I would put highlight, capitalize, and bold, and put it in italics, replica. Your head is really far up your ass. Can you feel it yet?
I mean,
I know.
you're not wrong. Like, defending
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney is where I draw the line.
It was not what I wanted to do. And then it was like, and then they had me defending her in the comments too, like people on, well, she just looked ugly. And it's like, she didn't. That's a lie. Like, the girl is good at one thing, and it's looking good in push-up bra dresses on a red carpet. Like,
Don't
she looks
forget the
stunning.
vacant expression and the 1,000-yard stare. Oh my God, you did it perfectly.
Just having like those Vietnam
These
flashbacks.
jeans are made of denim and eugenics.
Oh my
I'm Sydney Sweeney,
That's so funny.
and my boobs are big.
That is so funny though.
You look kind of like me when I have
I'm
an absence seizure.
screaming. I am screaming.
Mary's been
You
kind
and me
of
both, Sammy.
Mary's been kind of quietly fangirling over there. So Mary, it's your turn.
Mine isn't going to be nearly as deep as anybody else's, so I'm going shallow on this one. But first, I have to make a comment because I love the movie reviews, and you had talked about Crisp Rat's latest movie, and I loved every single second of that. And I have never doubted a word you say about anything because you just sound so informed. But I have to know, do you always stay till the end of the movie every
Yes.
time? Oh my God,
Yes.
you are way more. Mm-mm.
I know. Well, any movie I review, I stay till the end. There have been a few movies where I left and didn't review. But yeah, any movie, I'm staying till the end if I'm reviewing it, because maybe there will be a plot twist in the third act that'll make it all good, because that happens sometimes, but no.
Well, that was my favorite one. Just I'm glad I got the chance to say it because I sat there and played it 3 times. You have to know.
It was, that movie was just tedious propaganda.
Yes.
Also, that was the people who were defending the movie to me and explaining like I just didn't understand it in the comments were cracking me up because, all right, so I'm gonna say this movie is at its worst propaganda and AI apologist, and at its best just a bad movie, and you're saying it's actually a good movie. Well, Here is, in this universe, Chris Pratt plays a detective for the Los Angeles Police Department, but he also does traffic stops. But he also is one of the architects of an AI judge system.
What?
You don't see this being
I'm
not
sorry, excuse me.
logical? Like you do, I know when you walk into a movie there is a matter of suspending belief.
Yes.
But you don't see somebody who is capable high enough up that they are an architect of an AI judge, jury, and executioner doing traffic stops or being a detective. Like he's all three of these things. Like this is a one, they have one of these jobs. Not all of them.
Moonlighting.
That is insane.
Like
For
unless
charity.
like unless the bills are that high, you don't need all those 3
Mhm.
jobs.
Well,
What even
whatever
is
keeps
that
him from
movie? I've
being
never
Star
even heard of
Lord.
that movie. What is that?
Like,
Whatever
where
keeps
do you
him from
find?
being a Marvel character, that's great.
Yeah, but like, where do you find the time to rest? You know, like that is insane.
In this house we support Anna Faris.
Yes, we do. I love Anna Faris. I listen to her podcast constantly.
Well, then also you have to remember it's those same creepy conservative men who would look at him and go, "He's taking our jobs."
Yes.
Jobs that they don't have skills for.
We're
Shut the
all,
F up.
yeah, they're all out there mopping floors while
that's on
Chris Pratt
period.
is taking all the jobs.
Exactly.
And that's on period.
I wanted to trim those motherfucking bushes.
How
Sasha,
come she gets it? She's black.
Yes.
Sasha, it's your turn.
Yes.
Ask
Can
the
you hear me?
question. Or make a comment.
Can you hear me
or
okay?
something.
Yes.
Oh. I'm getting like weird things here. Anyway. So I just discovered Landon like last month because I live under a rock. Apparently. So I've just been like on a binge of your content, and I think that you are hilarious and brilliant.
Thank you.
And I wonder, because it's just so hard, to like break into, right? It's so hard to break in and for you to get noticed. What are you doing, or what are you using to, I guess, keep it going? Because I mean, I'm sure there's always like no thank yous, and you get turned down. Like, what is it that you use, or what is it that you do to just kind of keep going?
Delusions of grandeur and an inability to accept negative statements.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Again, that's on period.
I thought for a moment that Sasha might be telling the story about her husband from last night.
Oh my
About
god.
No.
because
Yeah, no, so
go ahead and tell it.
no, so we're driving home, and he's like, "Hey, who are you guys interviewing tomorrow?" And I go, "Oh, we're interviewing Landon Reid." And he goes, "Oh, is that the strange little onion person?" And I'm like, "What?"
The strange little onion person is sending me.
And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah. They do all those really cool things with like the makeovers or something. They do like makeovers or something."
What?
Queer eye for the MAGA guy, gal, and
Right for the
non-binary.
MAGA guy. Yes. But I'm
That
telling
was
Sheila
the makeup tutorials were another one where I was the first person to do conservative makeup on TikTok, and I am not the person as the face of it.
Yes,
But
I know.
but also
Oh my God.
I still maintain, not just because it's me, mine, because there are people who have taken my ideas and run with it, and I've gone, oh, that is so much better than anything I could do. Mine are better because I treat them as genuine makeup tutorials. Like, it's not a joke about, like, there's no need to exaggerate Trump's makeup. Doing it step by step, so it is exact to what he does, is far funnier to me.
Yes. Yes. And I study those sometimes. Number one, to see what not to do, but also there are some little things in there. I'm like, I'm gonna take that and use it.
Mhm. Well, okay.
No, there's great tips.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Always, when you're doing your eye makeup, always start on the non-dominant side. If you're right-handed, start on your left eye. If you're left-handed, start on your right eye. It makes them so much easier to match. This is life-changing information.
Yes. And
I'm
it's
gonna
so
start
true.
doing that from now on
Mhm.
because yeah.
Eyeliner, the only one I don't really do it on is mascara. Because if you like, honestly, you have more control on your dominant side anyway.
Mhm.
So if you're going to like, and with the mascara, it's like, okay, I get in the zone and I get better at it on this eye. So when I go to this side, it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, eyeliner, life changing.
I'm too scared to
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
I'm
I
gonna
want to
try
try it. I'm trying to have an open mind. But if you've seen Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, I'm going to walk out looking like Duchess.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that because I struggle sometimes to make them like one of them will look pretty like wonky and then I'll just like I'll do that from now on.
Mhm.
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
I have a question
Yes.
about the makeup.
Mhm.
Do you have any tips for somebody who does not have sight in one eye?
I am not sure. This is one of those because I am a very tactile person when I do my makeup anyway. So I feel like I could do it with one eye, but now I'm not sure. Um I I think I would recommend getting a one of the three-fold mirrors.
Ooh, I have one of those.
Yeah, I had one of them and it broke and I loved it, but like I think one of those would be very beneficial for only being able to see out of one eye so you can still have some guide of what's going on.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
it gets interesting.
Well, I'm thinking about how I do my makeup, and I've just sort of naturally done it from the non-dominant side to the other, but it does like in my eyebrows, I have the same color natural eyebrows and hair as you do. But just when so I have to draw these on. But if I can get the left one down, and then I can use my dexterity with the other side to copy whatever fuck shit I did on the other side.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's all your makeup always looks better if they're in some ballpark of matching than if one eye is like magazine red carpet ready and the other is carny sideshow. Like it's just always better if both sides are carny sideshow. Like that is
Yeah.
what I've learned about makeup.
Stim.
Okay, so wait.
Oh, I'm
Just to
sorry, Morgan,
recap.
did you have a question?
Yeah, the makeup thing. So I'm right-handed. So I do my left eye first and then
Yes.
my right eye. Okay, because see, what I've always done was I would do my right eye 1st and then my left eye.
Yeah, that's what everyone naturally wants to do. And your right eye is going to be the eye that you naturally have much more control on. So if you start on this eye, whatever comes out is going to be much easier to match on this eye.
Okay, that's weird because I automatically do the opposite.
Yeah, I'm always like whenever
I'm
I,
backwards.
add my first I add my primer and then I add my foundation, then I add my powder, then I do my eyeshadow. I don't use mascara because it be breaking my eyes out, and plus I wear glasses. My poor mother, eventually I'll wear it again. I just started wearing blush and yeah.
Yeah, no, when I do my makeup from now on, I'm gonna do that because like also I'm gonna do it when I'm gonna be getting ready to go to an event with one of my friends because one of my friends' siblings is having a birthday. So yeah.
I was
That's gonna come in
I was
handy.
so nervous where that story was going after I clapped. Like, because one of my friends, one of their siblings is, and I was like, oh, did I just clap about a funeral?
No.
But honestly, Landon,
So-
No,
that's
I wouldn't be
genius
acting.
because I've been painting when I've been painting my nails like for literally over a decade. Like I have over 1,000 bottles of nail polish. And I've always painted my dominant hand first with my non-dominant hand because then once that hand is even if there's a little bit of damp nail polish on it, it's easier for me to control that than it is for me to control my non-dominant hand with a little bit of damp nail polish. So that makes sense to do the non-dominant side first on your makeup. The next time I do my makeup, I'm gonna do I always do the dominant side first, but I'm gonna do your way the next
Yeah.
time.
But
It is.
also, then yeah, but I would not be acting so happy if my friend's sibling was at like a funeral type of thing. So
Only my parents. Then we would that's a
yeah,
funeral
yeah,
we
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, but that's
like
different.
either set of my grandparents to be real because they're both sides are bitches.
Okay. I have the eulogy for my father written. And like this is a if I doubt I will because no contact for many years now. I very much doubt I will get the news like and I will be the person sending the thing to the paper for the obituary, but if I am, I'm ready. And it starts off with he will be missed by those who thought they knew him.
Oh my gosh. And then
Obituary
also
with the on the bitch, right?
like if and when my either set of my grandparents dies, I'm just gonna be like, it's called wearing yellow to a funeral, hit the lights. Castle Red was a mercy.
She's having an Erica Kirk moment over there, I think.
Listen,
I know I would.
Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, if one of my grandparents that I went now in contact with, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna just come up to that funeral Creole style with a long veil.
I know that's
and a
right.
fan and just be like,
Get
be
the
messy
parade
like
ready.
them, be messy like them old women out there in Port Arthur, Texas, and be like, They're like, is that Morgan? I'm like, I surely am. I'm here to be seen. Now
Sim,
my granddaddy.
we
now my
haven't gotten to
granddaddy,
hear a
I'm gonna
question
cry.
from you yet, I think. So what did you want to bring up?
You know, I don't know. I've been listening and I'm absorbing so much. Like I'm just overwhelmed with all of Landon's awesomeness. I don't even know where to like start because like I feel like Lena, you're just what I enjoy about listening to you talk is you're just somebody that I could just listen to for hours because you're so like I love your laugh, I love your humor, and you're just so smart about everything that you do, like with your creative process, like the the idea that you're pranking family members, I just to see how long it would take them to notice things like that is so I never would think to do something like that. Like
I don't know. I just wanted to test it out.
I genuinely hate pranks, but then I was like, this one harms no one.
I don't think so.
And the joke to me, like it was the people wanting like, are you gonna reveal it? And it's like, no, because the joke to me was that no one will ever notice.
Right.
My cousin's wife, like because she follows me and like we're mutuals. When it was happening, she was like, "This is the funniest thing." And she went, "When I show up at Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna be able to keep it together. Like I'm gonna lose it. I can't do it." And then she walked in and she looked up at the mantle and she went, "Okay, when are you gonna do the switch?" And I was like. And she like looked at me and she looked at that and she went, "Oh, not as funny as I thought it'd be." And then, like, because it was just the photo, like it was just the photo of my mom. We are we are a copy paste family. My family is two distinct looks, and they're my grandmother, my mother, and I. It's a copy paste with different hair colors.
I love that. I think one of the things that impresses me most is just your attention to detail, right? Like
Yes.
at one point I think you did like what was like recreations of like the Norman Rockwell kind of
Mhm.
things. And I love that. Like, where did you get the idea to do that?
Oh, those were early days of the pandemic on Instagram when people were doing like it was the thing of, recreating famous photos.
Mm-hmm.
Became like that was a thing on Instagram in the
Oh,
early
okay.
days. And then I was doing it and I was like, I'm just gonna do Norman Rockwell because I am going to get the Norman Rockwell Museum to follow me. Like that's what I'm gonna do. And they did. And I was so happy. Like, because they were like at that point I probably had like 40 followers. And I was like, I got them. So
So
happy.
who's like your so that's I guess that there's a question. Who's your dream follower? Who do you fan over? Like if you got a follow from that person, you would feel like, okay, now I've done what I've wanted to do. I've gotten the attention of the person.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So I have a few. The one I would have answered would have been Catherine O'Hara.
Mm.
Like that would have been. Dick Van Dyke would be very high up, but because I would be excited, but then there'd be you didn't follow me, whoever's in charge of your phone.
Right.
So I think the person I've always said who the celebrity I would most want to meet would be Amy Sedaris, because I really get the feeling I could parlay that meeting into an actual friendship. Whereas other celebrities, it's like, okay, goodbye now. Whereas I feel like she would do for me what she did for Cole Escola, which was like, I'm gonna mentor you, like you're my baby now. And I'm like, so yes, Amy Sedaris would be.
That's an excellent choice. I
I
love
love
that.
her. I love her.
Me too.
Sam,
I mean, we both live in haunted doll houses, so.
Wait, really?
Well, we both have the aesthetic of like where it's twee, it's cutesy, it's vintage, but also there's something slightly menacing in its cuteness.
Yeah.
Like that's what we do in our decorating.
I was looking at your background. It's very Stepford.
Thank you.
Yes, and yeah, we all know how that movie ended. So yeah. Sam, you're up. What do you want to ask?
So, what are your future goals and aspirations? Have you had anything noteworthy occur that would propel you forward?
Not recently. My goal and aspirations, I really want to if I could have anyone's job, I would be Ryan Murphy, but I would be making actually good shows.
Right.
Instead of bad ones. So my ultimate goal is to be like a television creator and showrunner.
Would you
That's
want to,
okay.
oh, sorry.
That's cool.
Would you want to predominantly focus on television, or would you also want to do movies as well?
I would want to do I have ideas and I have scripts I've written for movies, but I always say movies are like a big traveling circus and television is home, and it's fun to run away to the circus, but people always find their way home because it's like television is always there for you. One of the things, like, because I love Leave It to Beaver. Like, that is my #1 TV show, Leave It to Beaver. And so many people who either didn't watch it or only know the version of Leave It to Beaver that pop culture has perpetuated. Because if you actually watch Leave It to Beaver, it is so similar in tone to Bob's Burgers than anything else. Like, it is not a story of a submissive wife and her abusive husband. It is a story of a feminist in an equal partner marriage where the children will get an apology if the parents are wrong.
Okay.
And so one of the things, like with Leave It to Beaver and my love of it is I always say, if you didn't need it, it won't resonate with you in the same way. Because like everyone I've met who loves Leave It to Beaver, it's like, okay, how messed up was your home life as a kid? And they're like, really bad. And I'm like, yeah, because we Leave It to Beaver, the creators actually sat down with child psychologists and marriage counselors to create the optimally functional family for people to emulate.
Oh, wow.
Which is why
I
Leave It to
didn't know
Beaver.
that.
Yeah, Leave It to Beaver. It's why it's a very witty show. In the same way Bob's Burgers isn't funny, it's witty. Like it's the same thing of they're just happy, loving families. And so yeah, I would want to do TV because I think it impacts people in ways that we don't even acknowledge.
So I suppose that answers my third and final question is what genre you would focus on if you were to do television.
I do my natural inclinations and what I write. I like things that are funny, but they're dramedies really, because life is not a comedy or a drama, because crap can be happening and somebody will be funny, or you can be having a wonderful day and somebody will be crying in the corner. That's life. And so dramedies.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you, Landon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, when you talk about acting, like I've said, before that I was an actor, but in Asia, this was pre-transition, and so I got a lot different roles than I anticipate that I would get now. Because there's always the heavy, always the villain, always the thug, and it was like, I wonder, as one gender non-conforming person to another, like how do you feel that that's going to play? Are you okay with playing against type, or are you more looking for something that already suits what you're working now?
I am absolutely open to playing against type. I am just one of those people though where a lot of I've been told once in an audition, like the feedback was, we like you and we feel like we're going to regret not going with you, but you don't fit into any of the boxes. Like you're not the screaming Just Jack queen. You're not like, you fit into this weird box where it's like, oh, you're funny and you're happy and you're bubbly and you're refined, but you're also a little standoffish. And like, it's that thing of, you don't fit the mold, so we don't know what to do with you. So like,
See, I feel like that would be like the perfect kind of person for a sitcom. Like throw you in there.
I am working on because I wrote a pilot to a sitcom about myself that I'm like trying to coax friends into filming with me in my apartment in various places.
Oh, tell us more. I want to hear about this. Can you talk about it?
I can do a little. So back in 2019, I saw online that there was a posting for a biopic of Christine Jorgensen, the first ever transgender woman in America. And I was scouring the internet, like trying to find it, and I found an assistant to the casting director, and I was like messaging on Facebook, like going, "Can I audition?" And they were like, "Have you done anything?" And I said, "No." And they said, "No." And then I went out and I got a commercial for Poopery for an internet thing. And then I sent them back immediately, I did a commercial for Poopery, can I audition? And they went, no. And then so I went out and I got another a commercial for a pancake mix, Vicky Cakes, which is a Black-owned company, shouting out. And then they I said, can I audition now? And they said, fine. And so they sent over the sides. I sent back my audition tape, and they said, like a couple days later, they went, do that again and cry. So I did it again and I cried. And then like a couple weeks passed, and then they sent over more, and then they sent over more, and then they asked me to sing a song. And then I had a Skype audition with the casting director, and then I had another Skype audition with a room full of people. And like I had 6 or 7 auditions all total. And I got a February, I got a call that they would be flying me out to New York for an in-person audition. Like this was a winner take all. Like it would be me or another person they were talking to. And then the assistant, like she told me, she went, here's the deal. There is a famous person who wants this role because they won an Oscar. No one thinks they're right for it. We're having trouble getting funding. And so right now they are trying to get either Gillian Anderson or Kate Blanchett to sign on to be Christine's mother, because both of them have said they are interested in this role. And if we can get one of them, we will be able to secure funding and we will give you the part. But if we can't, it's not going to happen. And so I was like, okay, like I can do this. And then, so I was planning on being flown out in March of 2020. So I'm using that. So in the show I've written, I'm going to have like that as a backdrop story. And I will have an imaginary friend, Christine Jorgensen, that isn't really Christine. It's me as Christine. And it's like that character will be the one that gets to voice all of my nastiest thoughts about myself. Like, wow, you really think people like you? They don't. Like that is the what gets to happen. Like, yeah.
Oh, I can't
One
wait
more
to see that. I hope that comes to fruition.
Me too.
One more question, then we'll get to our final thoughts for tonight, Hermie.
Okay, so my question was there any like big risks that you've taken? And if so, what was they?
Moving. The funny thing is there are sometimes like I think everyone takes risks every single day and we just don't really acknowledge that they are risks, because often like staying exactly where you are is a risk. Like, but yeah, moving was definitely the biggest, boldest thing I've done. And I thoroughly recommend anyone who can move away from a place where they don't feel fulfilled does.
I wish to, when I get older, is to move back to China. So
As your mom and someone who's done that before, highly recommend. Even though it's scary, do it. Sometimes, if you can at all, if you can safely do so for anybody, be where you want to be. And that's not possible for everybody, but I recommend it if it is possible. But we have we've really enjoyed visiting here with you tonight, Landon. I want to take a moment for us all to give our final thoughts on the night, and we'll kind of going around here. Morgan, start with you. Your final thoughts for tonight.
It was really wonderful speaking with you, talking with you, and also getting to know you as a person. I love the way you sound. I can listen to you tell stories all day, every day. And you know what? You remind me of that character off of it was on Netflix. They were a journalist. Y'all help me out with the pronunciation words.
A journalist?
No, not a journalist.
Androgynous?
Androgynous. Oh, let the kitty. Hi, baby. Reminds me of, what was his name? Morpheus' brother? Rage? Passion? Can't think of it, but you remind me of them. Beautiful, confident, seductive, menacing. And I really, y'all gonna have to look at Morpheus. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. I think their name was Rage.
I will look it up. Morpheus?
Yes, the God of Dreams. It was on Netflix.
We're talking about Sandman.
Yeah, Sandman.
And it's Lust.
Oh, okay, that works. What? They're bad. They're literally no. I'm serious. Y'all look at the show. I promise y'all that is Landon on steroids. But I really believe that you are an actor. You will go far, and I can't wait to
Thank you.
see all the fun things that's in store for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sam, your final thoughts for tonight.
It was really cool to get to know more about your subject matter, what you do, your story, because I had never really heard of you or your content until today. And I look forward to seeing what you do and what you will continue to do. And the fact that you're able to do a lot of self reflection says a lot about who you are as a person, and being able to get to know you as a person. It's really interesting. And with that kind of mindset, the one that you have, the confidence and the ability to persevere, you're certainly going to go far.
Thank you.
So don't let the bastards get you down.
Haha.
Hermie, your final thoughts for tonight.
Well, first of all, I think you are a very cool person. You're very funny, and also, I really like the Dr. Seuss like type of book things, and also the whole vibe you give off. Also, I wonder what your zodiac sign is because I may or may not have drawn it already. So
I'm a Taurus.
if it's something different, that
I'm a Taurus.
you're a Taurus. Okay, I haven't drawn that yet, but I will get to that soon. So, but I just think you like are a really cool person. You have this like vibe to you that gives off like if you know, you know, but like very sassy type of vibe, but in a like a good way. And I
Thank
like
you.
that. So yeah, that's my final thoughts.
Sam, what's your final thought for tonight?
I think, we've been doing this podcast for a while, and I think what I like most about you, Landon, is, having followed you for a while, is I like a number of things. I think number one, I like watching you constantly kind of reinvent, right? And kind of see like what content are we covering next? How are we going to do it? What's the next thing that's going to come up? I love that. But also, especially after talking with you, I think if there was one word I could use to describe you, it just seems like very genuine, right? And I like that because I feel like I don't meet many people in this day and age that, you know, still have that kind of kind heart to them. We get kind of very jaded, especially with everything going on in the world right now. And and I hope that that's something that you keep, because I think when I see your content, like you said, I mean, like when you recreate things, you don't do it in a mocking or satirical way. You do it like this is what it is, like doing the makeup of like we talked about, like the Trump thing. You don't have to be mocking to still kind of make your point. And I like that because I see so much material that is just it people go for the jugular to create content, and you kind of really do it in a thoughtful and cognitive way where you're like you still make the point, and it's like wow, and it still gets to the same place without kind of going that low. And so I hope that you keep that about you because I think that's an amazing characteristic to have.
Thank you. To misquote Michelle Obama, when they go low, we get high, because I live in California.
Exactly.
I'm going to get that inscribed on something and mounted on my wall. When we go low, when they go low, we get high.
I love that.
Love it.
Either that or like on a tattoo on like your arm somewhere.
I'm
If
running out
there's
of
any
real
room.
estate there. Casey, your final thoughts for tonight.
This has just been a really nice evening. I've enjoyed everything about it, and I can see you like joining a little more often, if not here on Hurricane Girls, then maybe on the lives on TikTok.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that would just be a nice addition.
I think we're losing you a little bit there,
Yep,
Casey.
we lost
To you. Did my phone do the thing?
It cut out just a little bit.
It did the thing. I apologize. This is a brand new phone and I still don't know how to use it yet. But I was saying that it would be great to have you in conversation more often, not necessarily just here on the podcast, but just to hang out because I think you'd be a nice fit in the group.
I know this group is so lovely, and not just because you say wonderful things about me.
I messaged you.
Although
on
that doesn't
TikTok.
hurt. That doesn't hurt.
I
Flattery
messaged you
will
on
get you
TikTok.
everywhere.
Sam sent you a message on TikTok, Landon. So that'll be her.
Okay, I will
Hillary,
respond.
your final thoughts for tonight?
My final thoughts are I love the energy you put out in the world, Landon. You put it out loving energy, but at the same exact time, you put out I don't give a fuck energy. And the fact that you're able to do it like on the perfect balance, it's just and you're able to make it so that like you're kind of like F you, but kindly. And
Well,
it's like how many people have the ability to do that and make it so everybody's like, see, they're being kind, like they're giving you the grace to like try to come back, and I love that. And
I always say kill with kindness because if nothing else, it makes you more sympathetic to the jury.
it
It's
does.
kind of like it's
And
kind of like
go ahead, Hermie.
it's kind of like what I said earlier. You're such an icon.
Yeah,
that way.
And I appreciate that you take the time to use that power that you have for everybody, and you help everybody who needs it, because not everybody has the ability to use a voice or like, because I have autism, so I screw up when I talk sometimes. Like I jumble over my voice all over the time, like right now. And so it's hard for me to communicate. And the fact that you're able to like communicate for everybody, and you're able to like kind of help you kind of give a voice to the voiceless. And I appreciate that. And I love that you put it in art in your books, and art in your makeup, and art in your acting. You just splash it out everywhere. And it's nice. And I'm grateful that we get to experience it and witness it. And I'm grateful that I get to interact with you and ask you questions about it. And thank you for it.
Thank you. You are delightful.
Again, icon.
I love that Hillary was going to take the makeup advice like she needs improvement on that perfection.
I
Like,
know your makeup is stunning.
It is.
Thank you. And you know what's crazy? I did it literally within like the 30 minutes before we started. I was like, I have to throw this on, and I also threw on nail polish because like I was because I told you earlier in the day I was bringing my cat to the vet, and I was and I went swimming like I always do, and then I also was buying salt because we have an ice dam on the house. Like we have a lot of chaos going on over here, and I managed to do all of that and then put my makeup on. And
wait, that wing is perfect though. Like let me see that again. That is perfect. I can't do a wing that good.
Thank you.
Okay, what eyeliner do you use?
I use, hang on, I have it with me. I can tell you.
It's so pretty. It is so pretty.
It is, I do have it with me. I know I have it. I just had it. I know it's NYX, and it's the liquid eyeliner, and it's my favorite eyeliner in the world. I don't know what I would do without it.
I love the CoverGirl Perfect Point one. It's the liquid. I can't do the pencils. I cannot do the pencils. Like the amount of pressure you have to put on, like that's terrifying. And I also I like it because it has the little brush, like the little brush.
The brush makes a big difference. I like when I put that on, I'm just like, it makes it so you're able to, and also if you kind of angle it right, you can make it so that the tip does the sharp like point.
Yes.
I adore how Zoom automatically zooms
Yes.
in on her. like a slow push right into that perfect makeup. Yes.
Thank you, Sheila.
Mary, your final thoughts for tonight.
Okay, so I can't do content or final thoughts without a script, so forgive me when I read. Um, all fangirling aside, as a salty historian and fellow Taurus, I adore your appreciation and knowledge and respect for history, including Leave It to Beaver, because when I was a kid, it was everything. Um, you inspire me. You're so talented. I didn't know you were an artist. And literally, you crack me the fuck up. So thank you so much for being here and putting up with my squeakiness, even in like I couldn't help it. You're so amazing. So thank you.
Thank you.
Sasha, your final thoughts.
Oh my God. Okay, so Landon, I think we should be best friends
We should.
because we would have so much fun together in LA. So we should totally be best friends. Second, I am so happy that I was introduced to your content. It's so much fun, and you're so talented, and I really want you to like understand that, because I feel like, yes, like a lot of people make content or whatever, but I feel like you really are extremely talented. And I can't, like, I foresee really amazing things for you. Like, it's just a matter of like getting that one thing in, you know what I mean? Like getting that one thing, and obviously you have like the hustle and you have the drive for it, but I feel like your talent is something that it can't like I'm gonna die a horrible death if it just like doesn't leave TikTok. Like you know what I mean? Like you're so extremely talented, and not in a, you know, like, oh, thank you for being our guest, you're talented. No, like I really want you to hear me when I tell you that you are very talented. And I can't wait to go to a premiere with you. Like it's gonna be fun. Like we're gonna have a great time.
And Sasha stays red carpet.
But yeah, I am always red carpet ready.
Me too. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. Well, also the thing is, anytime I've had a last minute invitation to anything that's special, I haven't been ready. Like my hair will be a mess or whatever it is. It's like, are you kidding? Because 2 days ago I looked great, but now it's like, okay, every single time a last minute invite comes in, which is why I try to stay ready.
I try to stay right. This is me when I take out the trash. So, but
You never know. You
it's
never know.
right. Yeah, because I got my first feature film when I was walking through a supermarket. So you never know. I ran into somebody who was like teaching English, and you know, we're teaching Chinese. I was in China, and I got her phone number and gave her mine, and she texted me about 6 months later. Like, my friend is a director. He has a part from you in a film, and I'm like, random, but okay. I'm glad I took your number because I was literally just gonna brush her off. But yeah, always be ready.
That is amazing.
I know, it was so much fun. Oh yeah, your final thoughts.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
oh, I thought it was my final thoughts. I'm sorry.
Oh no, oh yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you can take my name if you want it. I guess. Anyway, I have the really hardest hitting question of them all, and you gird yourself for this question.
Consider me girded.
Okay. In your for sure gonna happen longer running than Grey's Anatomy television series. I need to know, all of us need to know, which episode is going to be your musical episode.
Oh, well, depending on the show, there would either never be a musical episode, or music would be incorporated so much that a musical episode would probably not even be noticed.
I love that. I'm seeing like a has been hotel sort of thing where there's a couple of musical
Yes.
numbers every
Yes.
episode.
I love that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And also like season 2 of It Has Been Hotel. I'm getting off track. But I just love it. But yeah.
So I did I miss a hurricane here? I need to tell you this, Landon, because
I'm very chatty, first of all.
usually everybody has a scheduling conflict or sometimes they're not even here. But tonight it was everybody's like, no, I'm there. I'm talking to Landon.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, no, and I'm very chatty too. So
yes, you are.
there's that.
I don't think I missed any hurricanes. So, Landon, your final thoughts and tell us where to find you.
Oh, my final thoughts. I mean, just you all are so wonderfully kind and inviting, and this has been such a wonderful way to spend an evening. And thank you for having me. I would love to be back sometime.
Yes.
Uh, and where to find me? I am of some variation of And Mayhem Ensued on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We're trying to grow Instagram and YouTube, but we're trying to grow all of them because I'm almost at 400,000 on TikTok. Uh, I I'm at 77,000 on YouTube, and I just really want that 100,000 plaque. Like, I just want it. I want to put it back there ostentatiously and pretend like it isn't just sitting right there. Yeah, that's and then Instagram is the one where it's like, oh, I don't make any money on Instagram, but oddly, that's the one businesses look at or acting things look at to see if you have a following that they want to hire you for a job to leverage. So it's like, why is the one that doesn't get me money the most important for the future?
And that's usually where I post just whatever I've posted elsewhere.
Same. Same.
Yeah, it's like previously on TikTok. Yeah.
I'm amazed because a lot of my mutuals are able to do it where they wait 3 months between postings. And it's like, how do you do that? Like, how do you have that much organization in your brain and on your phone to be able to do that? Not me.
Honestly, me mostly it's because I have like literally no content ideas until something pops up and I want to film it.
Yeah, same. Every day it's like, what am I going to do today? I don't know. Let's stare at the wall for an hour and then
Try
save.
to take over the world. Yes.
Right.
Yes. Well, then that leaves me here as the category 5 hurricane and the one with the buttons to push to give my final thoughts. And I would like to say, first of all, just always glad to hang out with my hurricanes. That's always a good night. But especially to get to know you. I have been following you for quite a while since the pandemic, pretty much. Definitely since the story that may or may not be about the one politician. Um, that was the hook for me. Um, we won't mention names, but just getting
Wheelchair
to
frat
know,
douche.
yes, getting to know you and finding that you are so often I meet personalities, whether they be actors or musicians, or TikTok influencers or whatever, and they turn out to not be who they are in their content. And you definitely are who you put out there. Like you really, it really feels like what comes out on the screen is you. And I think that's valuable. I think there's not enough of that in the social media world of parasocial relationships and things like that. It's nice to meet somebody who's honest about themselves, and I love that. And as like I said, as one gender conforming person to another, you gave me visibility. You gave me representation in a place where I was struggling and I was starting my transition and I was moving along in it. And honestly, just looking at you and looking at your vibe and not wanting to exactly be that vibe, but wanting to learn how to express myself, that gave me something. Just your comfort in your own skin. And I know you know, behind the scenes you may be a mess, but at least, you know, you gave me that impression that I can feel confident because you portray the confidence there. So I just want to personally thank you for that. We need more of that out there. Sorry, I didn't mean to make I always make one person cry on this show. Every episode. Wasn't Mary this time, but I appreciate
I've
Wait,
you.
never cried
I
on this
think we
show
can do
before.
it. Mary, cry, Mary.
Maybe for
Technically, that's you
I
making
might
her
be able
cry,
to
not
muster a
Sheila.
tear.
Right.
I have never cried once on this show, and that's not surprising. But for yeah,
Well, I appreciate everybody out in the audience who's been participating in the YouTube chat. You've been amazing. I appreciate you engaging with everybody and all the comments and everything. Next week we're still firming up guest plans. We'll have somebody awesome next week. Got a couple of bands I'm working with trying to get booked, and so we'll just come back to us next week and we'll have another great show. And hey, if you want to see this one again, catch us on the replay on YouTube on the live tab. Catch us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you just want to listen to it. And we will be this show will be going to WHTR radio, so you'll be able to hear it at some point there. If you go there, you can hear us 24/7. Um, we are we are the Hurricane Girls. We're here every week, Tuesday night. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the likes, but above all, share it with your friends and let them feel the love because this has been one of our best episodes, I think, so far. And that's putting it next to Lamb Chop. That's putting it next
Oh,
to
I
the
can't have
bands.
beaten lamb chop. No, I can't have beaten lamb chop. Lamb
Well,
chop is
okay,
the winner.
Lamb Chop is right now,
Yeah,
right up here.
yeah.
You're
Hmm.
You
here.
know what we need is Landon and Lamb Chop on the same episode.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay.
that
Oh,
I
would
have
break
pitched.
it.
Oh
That
my
would break.
Now,
God.
this is one of the
Let's
things.
please make it happen.
I'd
There,
die. I would die.
I'm gonna be very honest and vulnerable right now. A lot of the time when there is a celebrity that I love, I will go on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Like she is one of those where I see her in like all the comments of all of my friends only videos, like hyping them up, and it's like, how have we not crossed paths yet? And so on Instagram, a lot of the times I will like click on who's a celebrity I love. I'll like go to their following list because it isn't hidden all the time over there. And I'll like scroll through and go right at the top, who follows me? Like, can I like do I want to follow them? And it is I will actually look at their stuff and go, oh, I want to follow you. But it's like in hopes that they see me one day.
I mean, I'm kind of picturing a 100th episode with Landon, Mallory, and Lamb Chop,
Mhm.
North Omaha Cat Lady, maybe.
I will be there as well.
Okay.
Courtney from Definitely maybe.
I will be there as well. Trust.
Yeah, and then all of us fabulous people too.
I will be there.
I'm
Sounds
in.
great. But for tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. If I name off everybody and I forget somebody, I apologize in advance because there's so many of us here. But tonight, with all the love from our heart, from Hurricane Casey, Hurricane Hermie, Hurricane Sim, Hurricane Hillary, Hurricane Alia, Hurricane Sasha, Hurricane Morgan, Hurricane Mary, and from Hurricane Landon. I am Hurricane Sheila Chappelle, America's ex-girlfriend, Category 5, Hurricane Girl. I'm gonna go out tonight with one of my new love songs. And this one goes out to Mel. But for all of you out there tonight, thanks for listening. And chin up, tits out, ladies. Here's Last First Kiss.
Heartbreak, loss, and ache. Every time I think a chance I'll take, come and gone. Each time I try to move on, I feel my heart at the barrel of a gun. Then you walk through my door and you knock me down onto the floor. The way we talk makes my heart dance. I know I'm ready to give this love a chance. Oh baby, baby, when I think about you, I think about all the hearts we've been through. How tired I am of having to goddamn lose. Then I think about the time we've missed, and I'll wish for you to be my last first kiss. My last first kiss. Conceal? Can I trust? Will this go bust? After so much loss, it's hard to adjust. But when I talk to you, I feel so sure. Everything that comes from our touch is so damn pure. I want you, I need you here in my arms, just to know that you will never ever harm. Oh baby, baby, when I think about you, I think about all the shit we've been through. How tired we are of having to always goddamn lose. Then I think about the time we've missed, and how very, very much I sincerely wish for you to be my last first kiss. My last first kiss. Defenses fall, I hear your call. My heart just falls and falls and falls through every phone call. I know there's a chance after all. Got no doubts, I don't want out. My heart wants to scream and shout. Ready to jump in, I'm all in a spin. You ask if I'm ready, I say baby I'm all in. I know it feels funny,